Okay, and once again, welcome back. I am Card Shark.
And I'm Funky Phil.
And welcome to the final round. Fight! It is currently 1v1 at the moment. I won the first game.
I won the second.
So, let us decide the fate of this epic match of epicosity.
The fate of the universe rests on these ponies.
That's a bit extreme.
Well, fate of the universe
And
contained within this
I'm
card
going
game.
to mulligan. Might as well stay consistent throughout my entire day.
That is an interesting thing to do.
Consistency is magic.
For I will
Also,
also be
consistency is very important to your general health.
I will choose mulligan also.
That's good. So, tell me, Phil, being this the first time you've played against my deck, how do you find it's working? Any pro tips you might have for me? Or
No, nothing like that. It seems to be working almost as intended. I think that's probably the most PC way of putting it right now.
Yeah, it's different.
There's still, with both our decks, there's still fine-tuning to do.
Yes.
Which will only come through more playtesting and whatnot. But, as they stand right now, they're almost a completion.
For their initial purpose, they're achieving that.
That's right.
You're looking at two pretty decent tier 2 decks here, guys. Heck, they could be even encroaching on tier 1 if they got some decent cards in the next set.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. I'm certainly looking at that card removal for purple
Destiny
quite fondly. Yeah. I'm hoping to integrate it quite nicely for this. I mean, the biggest problem with these decks, especially the tier 2 decks, is the card pool that I have with my daughter. Mainly because there's cards that are switching between the two. So it's frustrating to, go, oh, I'm just going to steal this for now. Deal with it.
Because it means I have to replace it later on.
That's exactly it.
Okay, shall we draw our second hand, Phil?
We shall. And may the gods forever be in our favour.
See, I thought you were going to say something else then, and then infringe on copyright, and I was going to get very upset. Okay. So, I am going to spend 2 action tokens. 1 to play Winona, and 1 to play Falcon.
Ooh, we're mixing it up.
Just a tad. Falcon's coming out.
Actually has a falcon!
It's like those old ANZ adverts. Watch out for the Falcon!
Falcon! I have the power!
So there's another catchphrase I want to use, but I have to use that to face off, and it's only if I win.
That's true. Okay, for my turn, I've drawn my card, taken my action tokens. I'm in fact going to bank and pass turn.
Cool bananas. Okay. 2 action tokens. Alright. I'm going to see what you're up to here. I'm going to bank 2.
Oh, really?
Mm.
You see my bank and raise it a bank. So I'll draw my card.
We didn't actually raise, just cold. But,
Well,
same difference.
Same difference. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm still at threshold at the moment, which is good for now. It's just a matter of what I want to do next.
It's just a matter of time.
I am going to bank and pass turn.
Ooh. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. Fantastic. I'm trying to think of more adjectives to use, but it's not working. Okay.
It's simply not our night.
That's fine. So, for 2 action tokens, I'm going to play Golden Harvest to your problem.
Okay.
For another 1 action token, I'm going to play Whitewash to your problem.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I thought so too. And I'm going to bank the 1.
Righto. I'll take my 2 action tokens and draw a card. There we go. We're now starting to see something. Righto. So I'm going to spend 1 action token for the Magic of Adventure on Twilight Sparkle. Of course, being an event, she now gets to flip.
Yay!
Hooray!
Yeah.
I'm now going to spend 2 action tokens to drop a wildfire,
Sure.
and spend another 2 action tokens to drop a second wildfire.
Fantabulous.
So banking the last one, confronting the problem, and scoring 2 points. And
Fantastic.
passing turn.
See, patience is very useful sometimes.
Patience is a virtue.
It certainly is. Just don't let it hurt you. Okay. Alrighty then. So, I'm going to spend 2 action tokens. Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 action tokens to play too many bandages on Wildfire.
Okay.
Doing so, we'll apply flips. Excuse me. And for 2 action tokens, I'm going to move up more pine.
Okie doke.
Confine there for 2.
Nice. Take my AT, draw my card. Okie dokie. Right. Now we're back to our whole thinking thing again. Seems to be a standstill occasionally with these cards.
No, that's a white card.
Rude.
That's it. That was the joke. Laughing time is over now.
So I'm going to spend 2 to drop a Cloud Chaser to my problem.
Fantastic.
I'm going to exhaust Cloud Chaser and spend the last 2 to drop Spring Forward at your problem.
Sure.
So I have no AT to bank now, but I'll confront for 1.
Hooray.
And pass turn.
So I'll gain my 3 AT. Alrighty then. So I will spend I'm going to spend 2 to play Applejack to your problem. I'm going to bank the 1.
Okay.
So, confronting both problems now. So, confront here for 1, here for 1.
And
DFO.
nice.
So, face off.
5.
So,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15.
2, 4, 9, 2, 4, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Is he going to go for the pump or go for a reflip?
Let's reflip first, see what we can find.
2.
5.
That'll do it.
That will do it.
Certainly will do it.
And getting rid of my entry blue as well, just in case something goes wrong. That wasn't very friendly. Friends go
And
home.
I'll score an extra point.
You will.
Friends go home.
And we get crappy new problems.
And flip problems before we have to do anything else. Fruit Bat Rounder. I must discard a card.
Greeting lots of folks.
Such a shame. Discarding
With
your
clout.
card with more pie.
I know, tut tut, right? True to get rid of Blue Jay. So, putting Lord onto 4. You don't have any action tokens because you used them last turn, so I'm going to discard a card. Wait, no I don't. 2, 4, yes I do. 5. See, terrible. Terrible math. Whitewash.
Oh.
I know. Actually, no. You know what? I'll get rid of Monona.
Oh.
I know it's sad getting rid of any friends, but they will return one day.
To be fair, I was going to make that noise regardless of what you dismissed.
Yeah, I can deal with that. Okay, pass to you, Phil.
Radio. So I'll ready my card chaser, take my 380, and draw a card. I'm now going to spend 280 during my Troublemaker Fates for Fears Must Be Faced.
Sure.
To move Wildfire.
Yep.
Moving Spring Forward there.
Sure.
Moving the other Wildfire. And Twilight Sparkle there.
Sure.
And with that...
You're not double confronting.
No. But I'm going to move up your Applejack to this problem.
That's okay by me.
I'm now going to exhaust. Pay 1. Emerald Green.
Now you're double confronting. Okay.
So I'll confront here first for 2. Confronting now here for 2.
Sure.
And double face off. For a 4.
So that what's the scores now then?
4, 8, 11, 13.
So I've got 6. I'm going
7 points behind there.
I'm going to use giving Applejack
Plus 1.
+1. Making more part 2 in the same respect. I'm going to trigger Applejack's ability, discarding Whitewash, giving her +1 again. That puts me on. Oh, sorry, keep track here because I'm choosing it.
5 points behind.
Oh, what do you know? Good
Wow.
cavalry.
We didn't see that coming.
Putting us up to equal.
Okay.
Oh, it comes down to another flip. Jeez, that's interesting.
2.
3.
And he wins!
He does win.
With
Wow.
a single
That
Applejack.
is- And that is why Applejack is best pony.
That was pretty amazing, folks.
You could say it was truly outrageous.
Indeed.
Seriously, though, subscribe.
Nice plug.
Okay, shall we flip our problems before we get rid of friends?
We should.
Walk this way, little ones. You get to move up to a critter friend for free. I'll move the Falcon.
And storming the villain's lair.
Hooray.
When the Troublemakers play there, I
move
can...
anything else?
Come again? I've got no more
No,
critters
you
at
don't
home.
have any critters. Hard to see from this angle.
That's fair enough. Okay, so,
Looks yellow, I assume it's a
Dismissing
critter.
Emerald Green for limit.
alright, so I'm going to draw my card my turn.
Ooh.
So, 4 action tokens. Okay, so for all 4 of my action tokens, I'm going to move up Whitewash and Lord Pie.
Nice.
Good beats.
Lucky, giving me 3 points.
Nice.
Your turn. I do like it when turns that don't require that much thinking. It's just like, yeah!
Aggro!
That's why yellow is amazing.
And orange.
And orange is good. Although it does require a little bit more thinking.
Okay.
And yet I can make it happen. It's scary, hey.
Yeah, well, you've been working with orange since you started the game, so you're doing pretty well.
Orange, you glad I stuck with it.
Oh, that was terrible.
I know.
That was truly not outrageous.
Seriously, please subscribe.
Okay.
To make that joke every
It's
time.
gonna be, it's like a recurring joke there.
Oh dear.
Okay. So I'm going to initiate a magic duel
Sure.
between Spring Forward and Whitewash.
Fantastic.
4.
3. No dice.
So I win and get 2 action tokens. one from Studious, and one from Magic Field.
Fantasticky.
And getting rid of my Ursa English. That doesn't make me so happy. Okie dokie. So, I'm going to spend 2 of those action tokens. Moving Wildfire. And spring forward. Over to that problem. I will bank the 4 action tokens.
Interesting.
And confront for 2.
Excuse me. Okay. So I'll draw my card for my turn. Gain my 4. Oh, daisy. 4/18.
Boom.
Alright. Let's see what fun we can have here, shall we? Okay, for 2 action tokens, I am going to push up Golden Harvest, because of the bit, as she deserves a bit of love. And for 1, I'll play Winona. And I bank the last action token, confront over here for 1.
Yep. No problems. So I'll take my 4 action token.
Sure.
Alright, so there's much thinking to be done. Alright, so I'm going to bank the 4 action tokens.
My goodness, you are a greedy person, aren't you?
And confront for 1.
Okay.
He just wants to make it rain.
Okay. So. For 1 action token, I'm going to play the Forest Owl to here. Gonna bank the 4 and I'll end my turn. It's going point.
I hate to see that problem flip up now. Okie dokie. Yeah. That's not fun.
Silence.
I know. I'm just trying to think about this very carefully.
The cogs are whirring, the springs are churning. You can see the oil leaking out from the cracks in his face.
I'm sorry.
Do you get me because I'm old? Jerk.
Maybe.
It's interesting because I can see a potential victory here if you misplay this turn.
Oh, for you?
Yes, for me.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But
So if you don't think about this hard enough, you lose.
I'm going to spend 2
sure.
to move Wildfire
Okay.
up to my problem.
Certainly.
Moving Twilight Sparkle. Move your Forest Owl.
That's fine.
I'm now going to spend 2 to move Wildfire to your problem.
Yep.
To move Wildfire.
Yep.
To move Spring Forward.
Yep.
Spend 3, or actually 2 rather, to drop a Spring Forward.
Very key. Very eager.
He wants to win. At least win face up.
Mirror in the Moon.
Fantastic-y.
Juicy card, that one.
Spend 1. No, spend 1. Okay, let's have a Magic Jewel.
Let's have a magic duel.
From Cloud Chaser to Forest Owl.
Let's have a battle.
Okay.
Battle of the
So
bands.
take your AT. Now I'll spend 1 to drop this card,
Sure.
and then spin the 2 to reveal it.
It's interesting.
Pop.
On cards, I'm getting extra coverage cards. So that's fine.
And then I'll spend absolutely nothing. So confront.
Sure.
So confront here for 1.
Yep.
Face off.
No chance.
Yep.
For 2.
Now, I bet you're hoping I don't flip a certain problem right now, because if I do, that's game, set, match, test, cricket, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
You say it'd be a whitewash.
Whitewash. My god, that is a terrible pun. Okay, so I will put it there because I'm going to need them next turn anyway.
And it is...
Now it's the time I tell you we have new t-shirts coming out. I'm kidding.
Drum roll!
And
It... Oh, don't leave this in suspense. Nope.
no dice.
No dice.
Interesting. We have to discard a card each. I'm going to choose to discard Armor Barricade,
And
giving
I'll choose.
Maud up to a total top power for the deck.
What do I choose? Choosing a Twinkle Shine.
Fantastic.
And now I've got to dismiss friends.
Fun part.
Is the fun part. Probably should have banished her at the start of the score phase to make life easier, given the amount of.
Too bad, so sad.
We could have.
Hindsight 2020. So we'll get rid of Cloud Chaser, and we'll get rid of Wildfire. Returning your bandages.
I certainly am.
And I shall pass turn.
Okay, so I'll draw a card.
Oh, and I get an action token because of Stinky Spring Forward. Winning a face-off.
Okay, that's a pick a card.
Dude, I shall choose the one in the middle.
Bit of a standard card.
Yay! No, AJ!
Yeah. That's the thing. That didn't happen. Oh!
Ooh, ooh.
I know, that was the risk I was taking.
You certainly were.
I too like to live dangerously.
Okay. Okay. So, for 2 action tokens, I'm going to move up Applejack. For 2 action tokens, I'm going to move up Whitewash. For 6 action tokens,
You know it's
You're going
coming.
to drop it out just naturally.
I'm going to draw 6 cards.
Oh,
3, 4.
that was completely unexpected.
Actually,
I didn't see that coming.
you know what? No, I'm not.
Rewind.
I'm going
Rub,
to keep.
rub, rub.
No, I'm going to keep 2 cards. 2
I
action
wonder
tokens.
what
This
they may
kids is
be.
why you draw only one at a time.
I only drew 1 at a time. I just pay for them all at the same time.
Make it rain.
Okay, I'm
Play
going
another Nightmare
to
Moon anymore.
leave it as is.
Okay. So at the start of your score phase, I'm
Scoring
going to banish
3.
Princess Luna.
Putting on 14.
Right. Take my 5. Bring back Princess Luna at your problem.
Sure.
Drawing a card.
Yeah, another $300 card. Playing with all the money today. You may as well just roll banknotes and stick them in sleeves.
I'm going to face off against Nightmare Moon.
Sure.
3v7. What are my odds?
Not
even
very
close.
high.
Not that.
Okay. So I'm going to spin 2
Sure.
to move Wildfire
Yep.
and spring forward to your problem.
Yep.
Spin 2.
Come on, move up Wad Pie to make it interesting. Make it very epic in the final showdown. Unless you're chicken.
Or, you know, smart.
Nobody calls me chicken.
Prove it then, Phil. Prove it then.
You reckon all or nothing?
I reckon go
You reckon
all
all-
nothing.
alright.
Give the people at home something to
Alright.
cheer on for.
We'll do all or
Alright.
nothing. We're in for a penny, in for a pound.
Alright, guys. Who do you think's going to win here? Moving it up. Vote down in the comments who you think you're going to win. It'll stop video now. Be back next week for the final conclusion.
That's
Spend the
terrible.
last 2 for spring forward up.
Okay.
Dear, dear, dear. Alright.
Okay, should we do the math first? So
This bird is on
so
fire.
confront the problems, get your point.
I'll
Back
confront
on
them.
14. Whoever wins this week.
Okay, so do your math.
So I have 7 outside of spring forward,
Yep.
and then 2, 4, 6, 8 per spring forward. So 23.
23. So I am on 6, 10. Interesting.
10 to 23.
23. Not unbeatable. Okay.
So 2 Critter Cavalries and a discard card for 21. So it all comes down to the flip at home.
And... not quite.
Not quite.
Not even with a couple of critical cavalries will that help.
So 2 Critter Cavalries. What does that put me on now, Phil?
So that's what? 12,
So that'd be 22.
18, 20, 22.
Putting me on 22. How much are you on?
2, 4, 7, probably say these were, 8 each.
Yep.
23, 28.
I'm 2 cards short, aren't I?
You are.
Oh, that's a shame. We went all or nothing though.
You're right.
And you did get the AJ in the
And
end.
you were lucky. She was sitting right next door.
Well, there you go. Very, very close game. That was quite epic to watch, I must say.
We'll make sure we put some epic music on there.
play some Dragon Force in the background or something.
Dragon Force.
But yes, this is why I was saying earlier that this is a most expensive deck.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly
I can
because of all
see
the
why.
cards that get switched around.
I'm curious now though. What happens if I wouldn't have flipped Blue Jay? Would this have changed the... Nah.
No.
Wouldn't have changed it. Okay. Well, you have just witnessed a rather close matchup between myself and Phil. We hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you have any comments on each of the decks, please in the description below. If you'd like to try out either of our decks, I mean, granted you need to have like a mortgage to try out Phil's deck, but we'll put the deck
You
list
have
up.
a mortgage
We'll
and
put the
want
deck list
people
up.
to sell your first arm.
We'll have
Go
deck
on.
list links at the bottom of the video.
That's correct. Until then, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next week.
Have a good
Have
one.
a good one.
Have a good one.